สวัสดีครับอยู่กับผมไก่ต้งครับก็นี่ผมก็จะเป็น Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater พาร์ทที่2กันแล้วนะผมไปหรือกันเลยโอเคเรามาแวะอะไรยืมมอบละฉันคงคิดไปเองหรอมั้งอะไรไม่ได้แดกมันหันไปทางข้างหลังแล้วหยุด
Don't shoot me, please.
เร็วๆสายตูดดีมาก
Oh,
เร็วเอาอีกตรงนี้ผมก็จะเอามอปืนหนึ่งนะครับผมดูเร็ว
oh.
เล็งใคร
Oh.
เร็วไม่มีแล้วใช่ไหมโอเคปะโอ้เฮ้ยปล่อยตายโง่ไอ้เหี้ยกดผิดอ่ะโอ้โหไอ้เหี้ยกดผิดว่ะไม่รู้ปุ่มไหนไม่รู้โอ้โหไอ้เหี้ยนี่โอ้โหไอ้สัตว์เอ้ยเสียดายของที่ปล้นมาเลยเสียดายของที่ปล้นมาไอ้
Freeze.
เร็ว
Don't shoot me, please. Oh. Oh.
เร็วสายตัวดิ
Oh.
ทำให้มันล้มเลยทำให้มันล้มก็พอเปลืองกระสุนไอ้เหี้ยอันนั้นเหมือนเกมอะไรระบบปัจจุบันนั่นเลยเหรอเดี๋ยวไปค่อยๆไปใจเย็นไอ้ไก่ต้มใจเย็นสิวะเดี๋ยวดูกันโอเคดูสิในกระเป๋าเรามีอะไรบ้างโอ้โห M16 เหรออันนี้เอาปืนอะไรไปดีน่าจะได้อยู่ไปเร็วเดี๋ยวไอ้เหี้ยนี่มันตื่นนี่ครับ M16 เฮ้ยอย่ายิงเล่นไอ้เหี้ยดับเบิลยิงเล่นอีกโอ้โอเคป่ะนี่คือจุดที่เรามาเมื่อกี้ผมก็มาเซฟตรงนี้ใช่ปะแล้วผมก็เดินถอยหลังกลับไปเพื่อไปเอาปืน M16 มาก็ได้แล้วครับเราก็ได้แล้วครับแล้วก็โอเคแล้วก็หมอบลงไปคลานแบบงูกันโอเคคลานแบบงูเย้เย้มึงเสร็จกูโอเคครับพี่งูดีเต็มเล็งดูวะเล็งก็จอยมันอาจจะลำบากนิดๆหน่อยๆนะเองนะครับผมโอเคไปดูสิรอยเยี่ยอะไรมีประโยชน์ข้างๆนี่มั้ยไม่มีนั้นศพนี้ช่างแม่งโอเคไป
Who was that? Huh? Who was that? Huh? Are those footsteps?
มันได้ยินเสียงเท้าอ่ะ
Who's that?
โอ้ยเหี้ย
Radio, call HQ.
โอ้ยเหี้ย alert ไอสัตว์เอ้ยโอ้ยเหี้ยโอ้โหไอ้ alert โอ้โหเวนเอ้ยสัตว์เอ้ยแอบได้งูแล้วสัตว์เอ้ยสัตว์เอ้ยดูสิโอเคป่ะผิดพลาดเล็กน้อยๆแล้วก็ถ้าเราแก้ปัญหาเป็นเราก็จะไม่กลัวถ้าเราแก้ปัญหาไม่เป็นเราก็กลัวนะครับผมโอเคป่ะคือรอสักนิดก่อนโอเคไปได้ไอสัตว์เสียงซาวนี้มาหมดแล้วเหมือนไอช่องที่แบบว่าไงแต่นี่มันคุ้นๆว่าเสียงซาวนี้ข้างหน้ามีงูเตรียมมีดให้พร้อมเตรียมมีดให้พร้อมเลยโอเคได้ละเอางูมาทำอะไรล่ะเอามากินไงคนอีสานเรากินกันไอ้เหี้ยหนูโอ้โหหนูก็กินได้ด้วย โอ้โหอย่างในชีวิตจริงก็ต้องทำให้สุกก่อนทหารไทยต้องกินตุ๊กแกสดๆอ่ะผมเคยเห็นละทหารไทยนี่โอ้โหเลือดงูเห่าก็ยังกินเนี่ยนี่แหละหรือว่า ลุงสนิกเกอร์ต้องทำแบบทหารไทยนั่นแหละก็ต้องเอาตัวรอดในป่าแล้วนะโอเคขึ้นไปขึ้นไปบนหลังคาเดี๋ยวปืนก่อน เคเข้ามาถึงแล้วแล้ววันนี้เราก็จะพบกับไอ้เจ้านี่สินะโซโคลอฟอะไรฮัลโหลนี่ไงโซโคลอฟอยู่นี่กำลังทำอะไรอยู่เผาทิ้งกำลังเผาทิ้งคู่มืออะไรบางอย่างนี่แหละ
You must be Sokolov.
คุณคือโซโคลอฟใช่ไหม
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No,
ไม่
I'm a CIA agent.
ฉัน CIA agent
I've come to escort you back to the other side of the
สาย
Iron
ลับ
Curtain.
CIA
You're CIA.
คุณคือ CIA เหรอ
I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
Zero ผู้พัน
I
Zero
have a message from him.
What is it?
อะไรนะ
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in
Volgin
the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Volgin คือใครวะ
Thunderbolt. Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the Gru. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans.
นั่นเหรอ
But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
ไปกันเถอะ
Major, this is
ผู้
Snake.
พันผมสเน็ก
Sokolov is safe with me.
Sokolov
He's
มีชีวิต
doing
อยู่
fine. No
เขาก็ยังส
injuries.
บายดี
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get
Di ma,
Sokolov to
Snake.
the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the
Stop, stop,
sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
แล้ว
We
เดี๋ยวบอส
lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
อะไรนะ
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
โอเคพาสุกล้อมหนีไปก่อนเคลียร์ไหมรู้สึกว่าไม่เคลียร์ เอาแล้วไงหวาดระแวงแล้วไงเฮ้ยใครวะเนี่ยเห็นอยู่แวบๆไอ้ท่าพวกนี้มันเห็นเราแน่นอนเลย
Freeze!
หยุดชิบหายแล้วลุงงูเฮ้ยเวรแล้วไงเอาชิบหายโอ้ยไม่นะโอ้โห
So this is the legendary boss.
ใครวันนี้โอ้โหควงปืนด้วย
Huh? We meet at last.
ว้าวควงปืนมาคารอ
You're
ฟ
from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz.
เขาคือโอซิลอด
What's a
ดิ
Gru
วเวอ
soldier
ร์โอ
doing
ซิลอด
here?
นี่เอง
Soldier?
ทหาร
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
โอซิลอด
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
อะไรนะเฮ้ยโอ้โหโอ้โหไวมากเลยโอ้โหอุ้ยแมนโคตรอุ้ยโอซิลอดสไนเปอร์ควงปืนแล้วก็เอาหลบได้อ้าวลูกกระสุนมันเด้งไปไหนโอ้โหเด้งโดนด้วย โอ้โหโคตรแม่นเกินโอซิลอดมึงโคตรเอ็มเลยอะโคตรเอ็มบอทโดนหาว่าเอ็มบอทกูไม่ได้ใช้นะนี่ฝีมือเขาจริงโอเคนี่มันอะไรนะอ๋อหมวกมึงใช่ไหมเนี่ย
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the Gru.
Sokolov, take cover.
ขอรอบไปหาที่แอบก่อนอะไรโอซิลอดคงต้องสู้กันสินะ
You're not the boss, are you?
เฮ้ยร้องเสียงเหมือนแมวได้ยังหาเรารอไว้หมดแล้วเนี่ย
Crew operatives!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun.
รออะไรอีก เรื่องตลกเหรอวะ
If you're not the boss,
ควงปืนอีก
then die.
โอ้โหตีก็มาจับ ล้มเลย
Major,
โซโคล็อก
leave it. Shoot the other one.
นี่อุ้ยเอาว่ะมาดิ มาดิตีเดี๋ยวบอสสอนมาไงละมึงเอาไงละมึงย่าโอ้โหหมดเกินหยุดมึงตายได้เอ้ามึงโดนอะไรนะยาสลบโดนแล้วไงโอซิลอดโอ้โหกระสุนเด้งออกมาด้วย
Impossible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog.
มาพร้อมกันยังสู้อีกใช่ป่ะตีต้นคอตีต้นคอเลยไอ้สัตว์
But that was some fancy shooting.
เดี๋ยวว่าอยากฆ่าเขาดีกว่า
You're pretty good.
งานสเน็กก็ไม่มีทางฆ่าเขาอยู่ละ
Pretty good.
นายเพลแล้วสินะโอซิลอดโอเคปะลุยกันต่อโทรหาใครเหรอ
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you alright?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you. ไปกันได้ละดูกัสซีนสนานจริงดูกัสซีที่เราต้องไปคือที่ไหนบ้างนะโอเคกลับไปก่อนมาที่สะพานอย่างนี้อ๋อโซโคลอฟอยู่ตรงนี้เอง
You okay?
โอเคไหม
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
ส
Yes,
เปซนาด
the best GRU has to offer. They're coming for me.
กำลังมาหาฉันแล้ว
I'm finished.
Calm down.
ใจเย็น
I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
เฮ้ยเสียงอะไรวะเนี่ย
Look,
ดูนั่นสิโอ้ไม่นะนี่มันอะไร
That's what they were making you build.
yes, the Shagohod. The treading behemoth, a tank capable of launching nuclear IRBM.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh yes, and without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
โอ้นี่แหละ
Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War.
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
ไปกันได้ละงูเตรียมพร้อมโอเคกำลังจะเดินข้ามสะพานไปเราดูซิว่าเราจะเจอใครเฮ้ยมันสูงขนาดนี้เชียวโคตรสูงอ่ะเอ๊ะใครเหรอเฮ้ย The Boss อะไรวะเนี่ยThe Boss
Boss?
Boss โอ้ยมันหนักเนี่ยโอ้โหจะวางทำไมเนี่ย
Good work, Jack.
แจ็ค
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
โซโคลอฟต้องมากับฉันอุ้ยแล้วไงเกิดอะไรขึ้นวะเนี่ยอ้าวพวกพึ่งมาได้ไงเนี่ยพลังนี้ต้องเป็นของ The Fear แน่ๆใช่ The Fear จริง
Hornets.
ๆเนี่ย The Fear อยู่นี่โซโคลอฟไปซะแล้วได้โอ้โซโคลอฟถูกลักพาตัวไปอีกแล้วเราก็ต้องเผชิญหน้ากับ The Boss โอ้แล้วไง
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once
หลังเราอ
more.
ย่างนั้นเหรอ The Boss
Welcome back, Boss.
Boss
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's
ตะแกรง
time we
มัน
go
ที่
to the
คือ
depths
ส
of
ไนเปอ
hell
ร์คือ
itself.
DN เนี่ยไงคือต้องสู้กับ The Boss
It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Không lắm Cuộc Kinนี่ไง
Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
บัวบาราอะไรมึง พลังกระแสไฟฟ้าด้วยโอ้มึงจะใช้พันปักษาหรือไงเฮ้ย
Ah, what a joyful scene.
มึงจะใช้พันปักษาเปล่าวะ
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my
โค
country
โนวูกิน
and to my unit.
วูกินมึงนี่เอง
Boss, what is
บอส
this?
นี่มันอะไร
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new
กับ
host.
โซเวียตเหรอ
Recoilless nuclear warheads.
อะไรเฮ้ย The Boss หลังเรานี่หว่า
These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
นี่มันเกิดอะไรขึ้นวะเนี่ยตอนนี้ใครเหร
One
อ
of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
กำลังพูดอะไรอยู่เนี่ย
Think you can pull the trigger?
The Boss เฮ้ยเอ้าปืนหลุดได้ไงเนี่ยโอ้โหโอ้โหเอียแขนหักแขนกูหัก
He's seen my face.
เฮ้ย The Boss ทำอะไรเนี่ย
Can't let him live.
โอ้โห โอ้โหอื้อหือสายฟ้าอีกนะมึง
If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished.
ทำอะไรนะเฮ้ยพวกนี้
He must die.
Wait,
เดี๋ยวก่อน
he's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack,
แจ็ค
you can't come with us.
เฮ้ยอีกแล้วเหรอเนี่ยเฮ้ยลุงงูสวนกลับแล้วไงเฮ้ยโอ้โหโยนอย่างนี้เลยเฮ้ยลุงงูน้ำรอดไหมลุงงู
The new blood has been rejected.
โอ้โห The Boss แม่งหักหลังพวกกูแล้ว น้ำแรงเชียว
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
รับสายสิวะสเน็กรับสายทียังมีสติอยู่ไหมน่าจะยังมีสติอยู่แขนก็หัก
Snake, can you hear me?
ได้ยินไหม
Yeah,
อ๋อ
just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
พาราเมดิก
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major,
เมเจอร์
boss,
ผู้พัน
she's defected.
We'll talk
The
about
boss
that later.
how
First, we've got to
how-
get you patched up.
น้องๆมาคุยกัน
Okay,
ที
here
หลัง
we go.
โอเคแล้วเราเริ่มกันเลย
First, open the survival viewer with the start button.
อ๋อ
If you select cure, you can start the
คิว
treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely.
ต้องเรียนรู้การวิธีปฐมพยาบาลเบื้องต้น
Understood?
เข้าใจนะ
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
โอเคเอาตัวรอด โอเคมาเข้าตรงนี้ตรงนั้นมีปัญหาเอาอะไรดีใช่เลยมันต้องดูไงวะผ้าพันแผลเหรอร่างกายส่วนนี้ต้องรักษาด้วยนะผ้าพันแผลแล้วก็นี้ใช่ปะใช่เลยต้องรักษาส่วนไหนอีกอันนี้ต้องต้องเอาอุปกรณ์รักษาอะไรมาผ้าพันแผล นี้ช่วยอะไรได้บ้างวะอ๋อบุหรี่เหรอโอ้โหต้องศึกษาอะไรอีกอันนี้ก็ช่วยรักษากระดูกโอเคได้ละปลอดภัยละต้องมาทำความเข้าใจกับระบบการปฐมพยาบาลโอเคตอนนี้ก็ลุงสเน็กก็ได้สติละคาบไว้อุ้ยดัดแขนอุ้ยดังแกลกเลยเป็นในชีวิตจริงนี่โอ้โหมันก็มีทางแบบนี้ได้หรอกแค่ชั่วคราวเองโอ้โหลุงไหวไหมลุงผ้าโพกหัวลุงออกมาไม่ใช่ผ้าโพกหัวผ้าหัวของ The Boss
Good job, Snake.
ดีมาก
We're
Snake
coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
อะไรอีกนะอ๋อนี้พวกมันเหรออ๋อดังเคลื่อนย้ายนี่เอง
Shagohod.
เช็คก็ฮอตได้ไงเนี่ยโอ้โหเคลื่อนย้ายไปไหนอีกไม่รู้แหละเจ้าลูกกินโอซิลอดก็มาอยู่นี่ด้วยอะไร อะไรอีกวะเนี่ย
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
เช็คก็ฮอต
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
เขาคือใคร
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her.
อ๋อแล้วไง
Not so fast, my dear.
อะไรวะเนี่ย
kiss of death?
You KGB.
We may be able to use her.
แล้วไง
She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
เดี๋ยวนะ โอ้อะไรวะเนี่ย โอ้ระเบิด โอเค นั้น เซฟเกมไว้ก่อนแล้วกัน โอเค กด yes ไป โอเค กด yes โคนามิพรีเซนต์
What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night.
ฮิเดโอโคจิมะ
What a thrill. I'm
เมทัลเกียร์
searching and I'll
โซลิด
to you.
3 สเน็กอีเตอร์
What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream.
รู้จะโดนลิขสิทธิ์หรือเปล่าเนาะ
Someday you go
โอ้โห ต้องกินงูด้วย
and someday you'll feed on a tree frog. It's ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we see new light, I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Cry
Snake Eater Snake Eater Snake Eater Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater เปิดตำนานลุงงูปฏิบัติการ Snake Eater กำลังจะเริ่มขึ้นในบัดนี้
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad. So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No.
Snake นี่ก็เป็นคน
Something
ที่
even bigger.
ชอบดูดบุหรี่เหมือนกัน
Yesterday,
นะเนี่ย
the White House received an unexpected call.
ที่ไวท์เฮาส์
Johnson? Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard that. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean The boss?
The
The
boss?
mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. Serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I
นี่เหรอ
right
ที่
so
ไอ้
far?
กินมันยิง
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence.
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little coaction?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the
Colonel
Brezhnev faction, which
Volgin.
seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
จบ
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal.
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
ยาวมากบอกเลยโคตรยาว
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
คาซีนยาวมาก
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
snake get snake
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
มาลง snake แล้ว แม่งเลยฉลาดมากดูโอ้โหโดนสไลด์อยู่ในป่าที่จนได้ติดต่อกัน
This is Snake. Do you read me?
ได้ยินไหม
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
แล้วก็ฆ่า
Eliminate the boss.
the boss
This mission will be codenamed Operation
นี่
Snake
คือ
Eater.
Because
operation
I'll be taking
snake
on the
eater
boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's
ก็
demand.
เขาจะกินให้เราคาโนบุกิน
You mean
ด้วย
it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the colonel and his faction?
ฆ่า
If
บุกิน
supporting the
ด้วย
current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
อะไรล่ะ
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you
ตั้ง
good
โค้ด
luck.
เนม
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll
ผู้พัน
start
ซี
over
โร่
from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is 140.85.
140.85
I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same,
4096 คือเซฟเกมนะครับ
140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint, got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and Lali Lulelo.
Lali Lulelo.
Lali Lulelo อะไร
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Operation Snake Eater กำลังเข้ามาแล้ว โอ้โหกว่าจะคุยเสร็จโอ้โหตอนนี้ก็ยาวเป็น1 ชั่วโมงแล้วนะครับผมก็คือนั้นเราก็มาโอเคนั้นเรามานี้เลยมา96
Paramedic.
Snake, it's so good to hear from you again.
Same here. It's been a week, hasn't it?
4 days, actually.
Huh?
I visited you in the hospital. You were still unconscious, though.
Save game.
Then you must have seen me naked.
Yeah, but you were all wrapped up in bandages and tubes, so I couldn't do anything but look.
Better luck next time.
Let's hope so. But seriously, don't forget.
คุยอะไรกันนานจริงไอ้เหี้ยจะเซฟเกมไอ้สัตว์เอ้ยเซฟเกมคุยเอ้ยแม่งไอ้คาซีนยาวมากเกมนี้ยาวโคตรเลยกว่าจะได้เล่นถ้าอยากดูเนื้อเรื่องก็โอ้โหยาวมาก
Okay, good luck, Snake.
Thank you. ไปละไอ้เหี้ยโอเคนะผมขอจบเป็นตอนนี้สำหรับพอดีขอตัวลาไปก่อนเหนื่อย